All right, it looks like we are live, providing I've done everything right. And if I haven't, I apologize in advance to Tim. Welcome to Hammer Shots. Oh, that's a bad habit to get into. I thought I would do a shot of vodka. My name's Adam Frankel. We've got a couple of guests that are going to be competing for the first Hammer Shots show. The winner will get a spot on the leaderboard. There's going to be 5 different rounds. We will start by introducing our first guest. So, hello, Tommy. Tell everybody where you're from.
Hi, Adam. I'm Irish Tommy, as you all know me. And I'm from Tipperary in Ireland, but living in Kerry in Ireland. So, yeah, over here in the Emerald Isle.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show. If I'm forcing you to name your current favourite player, who would you pick?
I'm going to say Jared Bowen. I know, I figured you might respond that way, considering he's just joined and only got to play 3 or 4 games, was it? But I was in his court for a long time when he was still in the championship. I was singing his praises. I'm a big fan of looking for the best talent in the championship. I don't think we do nearly enough of it. We should always be looking to sign the best young talent for the championship. I think there's some really good pickings down there. I don't think we do it enough. We're looking further afield far too often when some great players are under our noses. And I had been rattling on about Jared Bowen for some time, for months, because like previous to that, I'd been rattling on about James Maddison when he was at Norwich. Talking about like he's going to be a great player. We need to sign James Maddison. Of course, we didn't, and he went to Leicester, and well, the rest is history. But after that, I turned my attention to Jared Bowen, and I'd been going on and on and on and on. And then in January, I see this thing where he gets linked to Palace in the January transfer window, and I was all over Twitter. I was tweeting David Gold, "Get on it, for Christ's sake, get on it! Do not let this man join Palace. Do not let this man join Crystal Palace." And then we came in for him, and I got really excited. And we signed him, and I was absolutely over the moon. I really wanted us to get this guy, and so far I think vindicated. I think he's had such a promising start. So I'm a big fan of Jared Bowen. I think he's going to be fantastic for us. So yeah, right now.
Thanks. I mean, look at that. I love Jared Bowen as well. Hull City are my second team. I used to work for him, so I was hoping for that. But your opponent today is going to be Dan Hardy. So, Dan, whereabouts are you?
I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Greensboro, North Carolina. And I'm going to ask you the same question. If I force you to pick your favourite player in the squad at the moment, who would you pick?
Well, Tommy took my pick.
Oh no, you can have it as well.
I'm gonna go championship also, and he's not the most gifted player, but he's got the heart of a lion. And Mikel Antonio for me, he's always been a player, gives his all, never drops his head. We lose, he says we go again. We win, he's happy. Not the best player, but to me, he's always given his all. He's played any position we've put him in. He's never complained about it. He's done his job. He's always tried. We always go about Mark Noble being a loyal servant. But, I mean, Antonio last year or 2 years ago when he was linked with Palace said he didn't want to go. And we're not the best team in the world. But if you want to stay at West Ham, that's good enough for me.
I agree. Well, hey, it's nice for everyone to meet you guys. Today we're going to be competing for the first ever Hammer Shots competition. Just to give people a heads up, there's going to be 5 different rounds. At the end of this, the winner will get a spot on the leaderboard. At the end of the season, whatever that will be, there will be something special. There'll be a prize or a competition at the end. We'll try and make this as fun as possible. I'm going to ask the guys that are contestants to hide the chat. So hello to everybody that's in there. I apologise if I don't give you guys the love-in that you deserve, but this is my first time, and I need to keep my eyes on the prize so I don't screw up and not get invited back. So thanks for joining us. We're going to start with a bit of a fun round, and this is going to be another thing. We're just going to do it with Premier League players. So I will start by saying a name. It will go to Tommy, then it will go to Dan, and then between the two of you, you've got about 6 seconds. So for an example, if I say this player just has to have played in the Premier League. So if I say Robert Green, Tommy, you could go and say one of your heroes, I'm sure, and say Gary Breen. So the first letter of the last name has to be the same as the first letter of the next player's first name. Do you guys understand?
Yep.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's go.
Do it.
Okay, so the first player I'll start with then is Chris Cohen.
Chris Cohen. Okay. Chris Smalling.
Chris Smalling.
Chris who?
Smalling.
Chris Smalling. Samuel Eto'o.
Nice.
So it's back to me.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be quick. Come on, Tommy. A player begin with E. 3.
Eden Hazard.
Okay, Eden Hazard.
Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Kieran Dyer.
Oh, Kieran Dyer.
Dominic Matteo.
Dominic Matteo. Good.
Martin Skirtle.
Martin Skirtle.
Sam Byram.
Sam Byron.
Oh,
and it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Well done. B. I couldn't. Yeah,
That's
B.
all right.
I was
That's
stuck.
part of the
It's
game.
hard when you gotta fit quick.
I know it is. So the first shot of the tournament goes to Dan. The next round we're gonna play is gonna be Stat Attack. These are all statistics courtesy of Wikipedia, and so if you disagree with them, it's tough crap. You can speak to Wikipedia about it. It's not my problem. So we're gonna start with you, Dan. I'm going to give you a statistic. You're going to give me what you think the answer is. Tommy will say whether he thinks it's higher or lower. So, in both his spells at the club, how many appearances do you think James Collins made, Dan?
James Collins. Season 16, 19. 145.
145. Okay, so Tommy, all you have to say is whether you think the number is higher or lower.
Oh, 145. James Collins. I'm gonna go higher.
The answer is 188 appearances. Tommy, the point goes to you. Well done. Okay, the next stat. This one goes to you, Tommy. Obviously, goes to say, don't cheat. If you please, if you can see the chat room, Tommy,
Okay.
go to the private chat. Guys in the chat, feel free to play along. But yeah, I'm trusting you guys to not cheat on a system. Tommy, how many goals did Colton Cole score for us?
Oh, Carlton, how many goals?
Obviously, I'm not out, so don't start thinking like game by game. Firstly, we'll be here forever.
No, I don't want to give a ridiculous answer. Carlton Cole scored 75 goals.
75 goals. Dan, do you think it's higher or lower than 75 goals?
Lower.
That is correct. The answer is 55 goals. Well done, Dan. Just so you know, if you manage to get it spot on, which is unlikely, you'll be awarded 3 shots. So back to, well, yeah, let's go to you, Dan. What year was Steve Potts born? What year was Steve Potts born?
Jesus Christ. Good one. Bloody hell. I played football with him in a 5-a-side tournament in
That's
in East London.
class. That is class.
Oh, Steve Potts. Let me think.
What
I'm
year
gonna
was
go.
it?
1971.
Okay. So, Tommy, do you think it was earlier than 1971 or later than 1971?
I think slightly earlier.
That is correct. It was 1967. 1967. Okay. Tommy, over to you. The next stat. Paolo Di Canio's first goal for West Ham came against Blackburn in a 2-0 win. But what minute did his goal come in?
It came.
Do you remember this game?
Not off the top of my head. I don't recall it straight off the top of my
Fake fan.
Yeah. It came in the 50th minute. I'm not making it too easy on him.
Okay, 50th minute. So, Dan, do you think it came earlier than that or later than that?
I'm trying to think if he started the game, because if he didn't, substitutions happened in the second half. I just can't remember if he started the game.
Well, I mean, it was a long time ago, so you can be forgiven for not remembering.
Yeah, very long time ago. Forgive me for not. I don't remember
So,
from at home. I'm going to go. Shit, Paolo Di Canio.
I need an answer, earlier or later.
I'm gonna go later than the 50th minute.
Later than the 50th minute. Paolo Di Canio scored that second goal in the match, his first for the club, in the 31st minute. So, Tommy with a point. Okay. Next question. We go to you, Dan. How many England caps did Bobby Moore get? How many England caps did Bobby Moore get?
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's like I say, it's not supposed to be easy. Oh man, you need to invest in some headphones.
I'm gonna go 65.
Okay, 65. Tommy, do you think it's more than that or less than that? You're a big England fan, right?
Oh, massive, yeah, massive. I think more.
His name is Bobby Moore, so you're right. He got 108 England caps. 108. Okay, last question, and this is a slightly outrageous question, but tough. I'm a fan of Alessandro Diamanti. I thought he was great for us. So you know, he had a cracking shot on him. When he made his debut for West Ham, he became the what number player to ever play for West Ham? So Diamanti was the what number player that ever played for West Ham?
Wow. So this isn't necessarily people who made it onto the pitch as the first team, just anyone who's been signed ever by West Ham.
No. Players who have represented West Ham in a first team match.
Okay.
So they have to have represented West Ham in a first team match, but going all the way back to our history.
Since 1895?
Correct. According to Wikipedia. So if it's wrong, it's all on Wikipedia. It's not on me.
Jesus.
Okay. It's an
Okay.
easy one for you, mate.
Yeah, I should know this, obviously.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed in you, to be honest.
Okay. I'm going to say he was the 2,450th.
Okay. 150th player to ever play for West Ham. Danny boy, do you think lower? Yeah, way lower. He was the 800th player to represent West Ham. The 800th player. I'm a little bit disappointed in you there. I think you should have got that. But I'll let you off. Okay, so that's the first round. End of the first round. Irish Tommy is winning 4-3. We move into the next round, which is worth 5 points. Okay, we're going to have 5 statements about a player. I'm on a podcast, the West Ham is Why We Drink podcast, and we do a little segment called Baghead, similar to that. And Wayne's on there, probably Googling. I don't trust the guy. He's getting the answers right, but so's Google. I'm just kidding, mate. So I'm going to give you 5 statements about a player. Dan, you're going to go first. And if you get it right on the first question, the first statement, you get 5 points, so on, so forth. It is difficult. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to get easier. If you can't get it, we'll pass it over to Tommy at the end. I'm going to choose, Dan. Do you want to guess player 1 or player 2? This way it's on you. Player one. Okay. This player made 120 appearances for West Ham in the 2000s. Now you're unlikely to get it on the first one.
How many guesses do I get?
So you can have one guess after each statement. So if you can't get, this is worth 5 shots, which you're unlikely to get.
120 appearances in the 2000s.
Yeah. So you got a player, or do you want me to move on to the next one?
Keep going.
Okay. So West Ham are not the only club that wear claret and blue that this player has played for. West Ham are not the only club that wear claret and blue that this player has played for. And Tommy, be thinking as well, because if it comes to you at the end, you'll get to steal. Dan, you got an idea?
Nigel Reo-Coker.
Holy crap. That is correct. I can't believe it. What? You made it too easy. Wow. That was unexpected. I'll tell you the next one after that was going to be, he has also played this side of the pond. Then it was going to be, he's the youngest ever captain of West Ham. And the last question was, he was our captain at the FA Cup final in 2006. So well done, Dan. Tommy, we're going to go over to you. You need to get this pretty early on because Dan's got a commanding lead, but you got this. This being Irish, this is perfect for you because player holds the record for the most Premier League appearances without winning an England cap.
Most Premier League appearances.
So he holds the record for the most Premier League appearances without winning an England cap.
A senior England cap, or any.
It's not Clue Quest. I'm not giving you any clues. It's supposed to be super hard. So I don't want you to get. I'm already pissed that he got it right on the second statement. You were meant to go on for longer. So.
Fair enough. Most Premier League without winning an England cap.
Do you want to have a guess? Or I'm going to move on to the next one.
Yeah, move on.
Okay. He's been the club captain for 3 different Premier League teams. So he's been club captain for 3 different Premier League teams. Oh, Dan's got it. He's got this. But you don't get to guess until you've had all the statements. Okay, so so you're safe. You're safe. Some people thought that Mark Noble might have been the answer. I have a feeling that he's actually the second highest number of Premier League appearances without getting an England cap. All right, so Tommy, should we move on to the next one?
Yeah, I haven't got a clue.
Okay, in 2010, he was named the Championship Player of the Year. So in 2010, he was the Championship Player of the Year, and that was not for us.
Oh, crap, I'm in trouble. It's not Kevin Nolan, is it?
Dan, do you think it... What were you going to say, Dan?
Kevin Nolan.
It is Kevin Nolan. Well done.
Right, so I was struggling.
Bolton, Newcastle, and West Ham, captain.
You're right. Bolton, Newcastle, and West Ham. The next one was going to be
Damn it,
despite.
Tommy.
Yeah, well, the next question. The next one was going to be despite serving 2 bans for red cards, he was our leading scorer in the 13-14 season, and the last one was going to be he was also player manager at club. So well done the guys in the chat that got this right. Let's move on to the next round. This is a bit of a fun one. I call it the Wheel of Hangman. So let's have a look. The way this is going to work, it's Hangman, surprisingly enough. I'm going to let you go first. And the way this will work is you're going to give me a letter. If you get the letter correct, you get to either have a guess at the word or guess another letter. If you get the letter wrong, the puzzle will pass to the other contestant. Okay? So we're going to put it on the screen right now. So that, oh, that's not the screen. Hang on a minute. There we go. That's more like it. There's the first mistake. Sorry, everybody. Useless. Sack this fat bastard. What is he playing at? So, Tommy, you're going to go first. You're going to pick a letter, and we'll see if it's there.
What's it say at the bottom? Oh, just guess it. Okay.
Guess a letter. I know. It's not in Irish. I can try. Oh, it says guess a letter.
Let's try I.
Impeccable Irish accent.
Had me fooled. Yeah.
Okay, so give me a letter.
I
is there. Would you like to take a guess? I mean, that would be controversial, I think. Or would you like to get another letter?
I'll guess at another letter. I will try A.
E. Is there an E? There are 2 E's. Dan, you be watching this as well, because if it passes over to you, I want you to be ready with a letter. Tommy, are you going to guess a letter, or are you going to outrageously solve this puzzle?
I'm definitely not going to outrageously solve it yet.
Just to make it clear, this is someone who either has or does represent West Ham.
Okay.
No one in the chat has got any idea either. But they're abusing you for being slow. Something about, yeah. Charlie's mad about sell Big George. There's no surprise. I mean, let's be honest, there's no point selling him. What's the point? We wouldn't get any money. Hey!
That's true.
Here you go. Give me some crap.
Yeah, okay, let's try a D.
D. That is a good guess. Ooh. Dan, have you got any idea? Are you shaking your head?
I've got it. I know who it is.
All right, solve the puzzle.
It's Teddy Sheringham.
It is Teddy Sheringham. Well done. Let's hope I spelt it right, but it doesn't matter if I didn't. Teddy Sheringham is correct. Tommy, you get 2 points. Congratulations, as it tells you there. And I'm going to mute you, and we're going to go over to Dan. You got that as well.
I had that. Yeah, all right. I had it as soon as the EI.
Here's the next one. So, give me a letter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. N.
M for mother or N for naughty? My head just went blank.
N for needed Tommy to pass me that hangman puzzle.
Oh. Yeah. An N for it looks like you needed to pass it back to him. That was quick. Tommy, give me a letter.
I'll go with D for Derek.
D for Derek. Oh, this is more like it. This is more entertaining. I'm only kidding. I actually think that Jordan, I can't even say his name. I'm not going to talk about him. Dan, you got a letter for me?
M for mother.
Oh, God. Guys, you're doing really well so far. You're doing a great job of alphabeting. Tommy, it's over to you. Come on.
Okay, the vowels are going to save me, I hope. A.
Thank God, I was hoping you would do that. Did you say A or E, your accent?
A for Anthony.
Okay, if you can do it in an English accent, that would be helpful. But well done, correct. Here we go. We're on the board.
Okay, we're going to go E for Eddie.
E for Eddie.
Ooh. Okay, let's try an S. S for Sean.
F. Sean.
Got it.
Oh, Dan thinks he knows what it is. So you're under pressure, boy.
I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. Okay.
Pressure.
Okay. Let's try a D. Did I try D already?
Yeah.
Okay,
you see up in this corner here, Tommy? You see here?
Yeah, I didn't see those. Yeah. I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone. The screen is really small.
Yeah. There's a maximize button I'd recommend.
Okay. Let's try an O.
An O is a good guess. Oh, Dan's getting mad. He thinks he's got it. He's sure of it. Tommy, here we go. Yeah. I feel like you need to get. If you don't get a letter here, I'm going to tell you as well. Just to put you under more pressure, because I feel like you like pressure. If you,
love it.
If Dan gets this right, he draws a level with you.
That's
if
fine,
you get it, you pull way ahead. So, what letter are you going to pick?
Okay, I'm going to go. Let's try a C.
Wow.
C is there. I'll be surprised if you don't get it now.
Scott Parker.
Scott Parker is the correct answer. That was a good round for you, Tommy.
Oh, I fluked it, really. I just fluked it with the letters. I got lucky.
All 3 answers that you've got right. I just can't get to them.
I know. I mean, unfortunately, that's part of the game. But I will tell you, the final round, which we've got coming up next, gives you plenty of chance to get back into the game. So the way it's going to work, you are 4 points behind. Let me think, 7 to 11. You're 4 points behind. This is a quick fire round. You're going to go first. You've got up to 10 questions. You're going to get a minute, which I'll put on the screen. And I will not tell you if you're right or wrong. So we'll reveal that at the end. You just need to be as quick as you can, okay? So Dan, you'll go first. I'm going to remove Tommy for the moment. So it's just the two of us. I believe in you, mate. This is England, okay? And America, okay? You've got this. Now, because you're behind, I'm going to give you the chance again. Do you want question set 1 or question set 2?
Let's go with number 1 again.
Question set 1. So you've got up to 10 questions. Some of them are going to be multiple choice. Some of them will be true and false. I'll go through them as quickly as I can. You're going to answer as quickly as you can. Your time starts. Are you ready?
Ready.
Now, David Moyes is 57 years old. True or false?
True.
Which of the following actors are not West Ham fans? Danny Dyer, Ray Winston, Paul Anderson, or Russell Brand? Danny Dyer, Ray Winston, Paul Anderson, Russell Brand.
Paul Anderson. Paul Anderson.
What number shirt does Carlos Sanchez wear?
16. No, not 16. It's 20. 26. 26. Just go on.
What appears twice on the West Ham crest? The current West Ham crest.
What's what?
What appears twice on the current West Ham crest? Look down. You are
like the hammers on the top of the cross.
Who did we sign Mikel Antonio from?
Nottingham Forest.
How many years are we at Upton Park? 110, 112, or 114?
112.
After moving to Upton Park, West Ham played their first game in front of 10,000 fans against which other London club?
QPR.
West Ham have never managed a Premier League double over Everton. True or false?
False.
I will say, you said false, right?
I meant to say true, but yeah, it's false.
I will include that answer. And we will put Tommy back in the stream. And it's going to now be on you. So I'm going to find out how Dan has done until after. Same deal. You're going to get up to 10 questions. Answer as many as you can. Time will start when I start the first question. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do this. David Moyes only achieved a 19% win percentage with Manchester United. True or false?
True.
Which of the following players were not a goalkeeper for West Ham? Ted Houghton, Shaka Hislop, David James, or Liam Brady?
Liam Brady.
What number shirt does Pablo Zabaleta wear?
Pass.
Before moving to Upton Park, where did West Ham play their games?
Pass.
West Ham were originally founded in which year?
Sorry, say again?
West Ham were founded in which year?
1895.
In 2010-11 season, our top scorer, Denver Bar, scored how many goals? 7, 8, or 9?
9.
Who did we sign Aaron Cresswell from?
Ipswich Town.
The 2015-16 season ended with us amassing a record 62 points. True or false?
False.
Okay. All right. That was intense.
Yeah.
Okay. So before I announce the winner of the first show, and I will say it was very close. There are only 2 points in it. What did you boys think?
I think I just about snuck it.
Tommy, I wasn't playing Tommy.
Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yeah, it was good fun. Yeah.
Nice.
Embarrassing, but good fun.
Well, if you're watching this in the chat and you want to get involved, give Tim a message. We'll be looking out for more contestants. And I will say the winner and the first name on our leaderboard with 14 points is Irish Tommy. Woo! Unlucky Dan. Hangman kind of unstuck here.
He got me there. I had the answers. He wouldn't let me get to them.
But let me go over some of the questions. First of all, Dan, you did a great job on the trivia round. Carlos Sanchez, though, wears number 15. You got that wrong. Our first game at Upton Park was actually against Millwall. And it's true, we have actually never achieved a Premier League double over Everton.
That's what I meant to say. It was just I saw 1 second left, and I said the right thing. Because I know.
But don't worry. Tommy made that same mistake because it was actually true that the 15-16 season ended with us amassing a record 62 points. The other questions Tommy got wrong. Our top scorer, Denver Bar, in 10-11, scored 7 goals. People in the chat got it right. I noticed. One of the answers for this question, before moving to Upton Park, West Ham played at the Memorial Ground in Plaistow. Pablo Zabaleta, Tone got this one right. He wears the number 5, and the David Moyes 19% win percentage was actually with Sunderland. He actually got a much higher one with Manchester United. So I want to say thank you guys for taking part. I had a lot of fun. We got through it. This was the debut. Thank you, everyone in the chat room for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching live. Thank you, guys. It means a lot to me. You guys watching on a repeat, thank you. Share this. And like I said, if you guys want to get involved and play, send Tim a message. We're going to do this every Wednesday evening. And hopefully you'll have as much fun as we did. So I think that's all from me. Thank you again. Tommy, well done for being the champion. 14 points is the total to beat. And I'm sure we'll see you guys again soon.
Come on, you Irons.
Tommy.
Cheers, Dan. Be good, my man.
All right. See you guys.
See you, man.